Live from the happiest place in the Lone Star State, welcome back to the Talking Mickey Project. TMP is your home for Disney fans of all abilities. Now, it's your host, Emma.
FanGirlMary, goodbye now.
Oh, thank you, Emma. I'm
You're
so
welcome.
happy to be back.
Awesome. Last time you were here, y'all did trivia together, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And it was about Journey into Imagination, correct?
Yes, it was.
Awesome. We need to have you back for another one.
Yeah.
Have you filled that Figment popcorn bucket yet?
Oh, I haven't filled it up yet. It's still sitting on a shelf in my closet.
In your closet.
I haven't had time to make popcorn. But maybe I'll do that tomorrow.
Okay. We have popcorn buckets, but we don't make popcorn. They just sit there and collect a little dust.
Oh.
So since we don't have regular questions, probably we're just going to ask regular questions, and Emma will probably do follow-up as she hears answers. Is that okay with you?
Sure, I'm fine with that.
Okay. Can we ask how old are you, Mary?
I am 30 years old right now.
You're 30, okay. I was
you're
thinking you were about
only-
25, so I was within 5 years.
So you're only 10 years older than me.
No, she's 6 years older than you. That's right, because you turned 24 in April.
Yeah.
Almost said June because we're in June.
Okay.
Time. How old were you, or when were you told that you had ASD?
Well, my parents and I found out I was autistic when I was 4 years old, and they took me to get tested. And usually girls are not diagnosed as autistic that young because the symptoms can easily make it seem like, she's just shy or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no.
What you doing?
I need to read her up a little bit.
Oh, she's putting you up a little bit.
All right.
There we go.
You're soft-spoken, and that's okay.
A little bit like me.
Yeah.
All right, so you were saying just before you started kindergarten, you were diagnosed with ASD, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Did they do anything? Were you put in special classes because of your ASD?
Well, I was considered a special education student, but I was allowed to be with the general student population throughout most of my schooling. I got occupational and physical therapy in elementary school. I had a person to aid me in middle school. And then in high school, I switched from doing regular gym class to doing it with the physical education students.
Oh, good. Good. That's awesome.
With the special education, I didn't mean.
Did you enjoy being in school?
Oh.
Were those happy times because you were with other children who were, other students?
High school was much better than middle school and elementary school were for me.
Really? That's awesome. Usually elementary's fine, and then it's the other two. It's always middle school because adolescents are just mean.
Yeah.
I was cross-eyed, and just that one little defect, they said I was mean. I was still picked on because of that.
I was bullied a little bit in elementary school, but I tried not to let it bother me, even though it was hard.
Good for you. Good for you. Emma, do you have any questions you want to ask her as somebody who was in, they called it resource when Emma was in elementary school.
Oh.
So do you have any questions to ask Mary?
Resource class?
Well, just, compare, did you enjoy being in school? I liked being in elementary school. And then middle school, middle school and high school, she was homeschooled. But you enjoyed elementary school. Now, what did you have that other kids didn't have? A mom who was a substitute teacher.
They call her McBaron.
Oh, that's very helpful.
They would call me Miss Barron. Well, that's my last name, Barron. They would also, there was one student who would call me Miss Emma Mama. He couldn't remember Barron. It was Miss Emma Mama.
Yeah.
But they saw me roaming the halls and eyeing everybody. So and she had wonderful teachers throughout elementary school. So she did great. So what's a typical day for you, Mary?
Like
Well,
what your
usually I have to be on a schedule to keep myself from getting overwhelmed emotionally or physically or whatever. And when the coronavirus pandemic started, that got a bit harder. So
Right. Has it made you more shy since you had to stay home all the time?
a little bit, yeah.
Not wanting to go out in public or
Yeah. And it doesn't help that my dad has a heart condition and diabetes, so he's more vulnerable to COVID-19. He did get his shots, though.
good. That's good. That's good. Do you work?
I do not have a job at the moment. Some of my siblings do work.
Okay, you have a sister getting married soon.
Yeah.
So are you excited?
Oh, yeah, I'm excited about it. And I'm glad that she asked me to be one of her bridesmaids.
Good. Have y'all picked out dresses?
Yeah, we already did. I haven't posted a picture of me in my bridesmaid's dress yet. I'll have to do that later.
Just wait till after the wedding. Make everybody wait.
Yes.
You give me a good cry.
Make everybody wait and say, okay, I have my bridesmaid's dress, but you got to wait. You got to wait till the wedding photos.
Yeah.
Can you give us a hint as the color?
It is a magenta color.
Ooh,
since that's
magenta.
one of the wedding colors that my older sister and her fiance wanted to use.
Cool.
And I felt really beautiful when I tried on the dress.
Oh, I bet you looked like a princess in your in the dress. And don't dresses make you feel like a princess?
Oh yeah, they do.
Or Queen in Emma's case when she wore her black coronation dress. Of course, we still have it.
I know, but we have to pack it.
We spent a pretty penny on that dress.
We have to pack it.
I know, baby. I know. So, Mary, have you ever been to a Disney park?
I have not been to a Disney theme park, but I have watched a lot of Disney movies and TV shows and the sing-along videos.
Oh, the beach party one, right?
Beach party. Emma, when we took Emma when she was 4 to get her used to the giant characters, because you know how you see them on screen and they look small, but you know when you're on the ground in the park or wherever, they're big. So what we did was that we got the beach party sing-along Mickey. So we were slicing sand and surfing USA and all that.
Where they filmed it. On a creek in front of the Polynesian.
Yes, it was filmed on the beach in front of the Polynesian. That's right.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm. We need to go back to general questions with our trivia.
Yeah.
Because that's what Mary and a lot of the other folks like.
Oh.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because when we do just resorts and you haven't been to a park, that's kind of hard to answer. But then you get to learn new things.
Well,
yeah.
And then you can quiz your family. Did you know? You know, that kind of stuff.
Yep.
And you're not the pack, right?
So you have to have a schedule that keeps you focused and on time with the things you have to do.
Yes.
And is that like, you know, chores around the house or?
Mostly it's been chores around the house. I do laundry every day. I take out the garbage. I help unload and reload the dishwasher.
You see what Mary's doing? Tell Emma she's got to do that.
We're packing.
We are packing, but I still have daily stuff to do.
Yeah.
Oh,
I had one thing I wanted to ask you guys.
Okay.
Are you still gonna use the same PO box for fan mail after you move?
No, we have to
No,
move, and trust me,
we have to change it.
we're gonna change it. We're gonna
Ah.
let y'all know.
Okay.
So that'll be sometime in August. But those that we've received stuff from, or we're gonna post it in the link. But then those that we talk with a lot, we'll send y'all to you. We'll send it to you through Twitter. So y'all
Okay.
have her new PO box.
All right.
Good question. It's one
Well-
more thing to put on the list.
Hey, Mary,
Yeah.
you want to know what my disability is?
Yes. What is it?
It's a learning disability.
Ah.
She has IDD, intellectual developmental disorder,
Ah.
and then epilepsy.
Yeah, we know that.
Yeah, that should be in the mailbox. I have to go get the mail tomorrow.
We go.
And something I know you heard Emma with misophonia.
It's
Yeah.
a real common thing.
And I bet you
Yeah.
with ASD, certain sounds bother you.
Oh
Or
yeah.
you put on noise canceling if it gets too overwhelming.
Yeah. I will usually do that or go to a quiet room in the house. When I was much younger, I did not like automatic hand dryers in public bathrooms because of how loud they are. But I've got
You're
used
not, you're
to
not
them.
the only
She said,
one.
"You're not the only one."
That's why I learned about the what do you call it?
I don't know.
The companion restrooms at Disney.
The
They have
companion
that.
restrooms.
They have that.
We went to Disney last year. We found a companion restroom in Galaxy's Edge. And then from then on, she kept asking everywhere we went, is there a companion bathroom? I said, not every place has a separate bathroom.
They need to know.
But they used to have, certain places have family restrooms.
Well,
Yeah.
And if we find those, we can usually go in those because then you won't hear other women coughing or clearing their throats and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because those are sounds that really bother her. And you can't predict those sounds.
Yeah.
What
I
do you
get
mean?
what you mean.
Predict. Like some people with misophonia can't handle the sound of chewing or chewing and basically chewing. So
Like
they have
chewing
to
bubble gum.
or no, just eating in general.
In general.
I can't stand people snapping their gum. That drives me crazy. But
Ah.
it doesn't make me want to go. Just makes me want to go. Oh, just spit out your gum.
I've seen that before.
Well,
Have you ever been to other theme parks? Okay, video.
Well, I have been to King's Dominion, which is nearest to the Virginia's capital, Richmond.
Mm-hmm.
I have been to Hershey Park once.
Oh, that's on my
Knobles.
And then like
Knobles.
And I've also been to a small water park called Enchanted Forest Water Safari, which isn't far from my grandma's house.
Oh, awesome. So you've been to amusement parks and theme parks. What are your favorite things to do at those? You like roller coasters, spinny rides?
Oh, I like rides that spin like swings and the scrambler. And slow moving rides like small trains or whatever.
Okay, so you're not a big roller coaster fan.
Not really.
Okay.
This one is.
Well, I know Greg, I
like
and Nickel.
Say it one more time, Mary.
I also like water rides though.
Oh.
See, I'm not a big
flume ride.
I'm not a big flume rides. I don't like water rides because I don't like getting wet. You know, if I take a bath, shower in the morning, I'm all cleaned up and everything. I don't want stinky water on me. Maybe that's weird that way. I just don't want stinky water on me.
Yeah.
But Emma and her daddy like the water rides.
Well,
so when they do Splash Mountain at either park, they do it by themselves or with other friends. I sit and I wait.
Oh, wait.
And Emma doesn't like the spinny ride. Like she
No.
doesn't like the
Oh.
scrambler. Her daddy and I will ride the scrambler at Fiesta, Texas, because that's a ride we remember being kids and teenagers. But Emma won't ride it. She won't ride the scrambler, and that's one that her daddy and I really like to ride together. But Emma likes the merry-go-rounds. She likes carousels. That's the same thing,
I
right?
like those too.
What Ferris wheels? You like Ferris wheels? Because she did the big one at California Adventure.
Oh.
What's it called, Emma?
It used to be called Mickey Fun Wheel, but it's now called the Pixar Fun Around.
Pixar Fun Around.
Pixar. I thought it was Pixar Pal Around.
Pixar Pal Around. Thank you, Mary. Look at her. She doesn't go to the parks and she knows the answers.
I thought it was Fun Around.
No, Pal Around.
Oh.
Now there's two different sets of seats, right?
Yeah.
Well, we didn't ride the ones that went like this, and thank goodness we didn't, because there were people screaming their full heads off while we were in the stable ones, and you could still feel the wind a little bit. So, we weren't scared, but you could feel it. I'm like this. I told them, I said, I'm so glad you picked to ride these and not the ones that do this. Because most rides don't make me scared. Well, they do. Now they do, because I'm so used to Disney rides. I don't like riding roller coasters at the two parks we have here in San Antonio. Emma's tapping me. Yes?
Can you get the cat?
No. Let me see. Where is she? I can't reach under there. The cat's under the desk.
Maybe she came near me.
Well, she comes near me because I'm her human.
I know that we were walking right here.
My cats will do that too.
We were about to ask you if you had any pets.
Oh.
Do you have any pets?
Yes, I do. I have 2 dogs and hang on, I can't remember how many cats I have. I think it's like 8 or 9.
Holy moly! You got a cat farm?
Something like that.
Cool. Y'all just like a family who likes cats.
Yeah.
Good. We do too, but one's enough. There she is. I can feel it with my foot.
Let me see if I can count my cats.
Okay.
Well, you got one.
Oh, while she's counting her cat, she's looking at
me. Danny, Annie, Aries, Charlotte. Hang on, I gotta ask my little sister. Hey, Rosalie, how many cats do we have? Oh, she's counting.
And you can't corral a cat. You can't corral cats.
Oh, yeah, we've got 7.
7 cats. Wow. Emma's had 3 in her whole lifetime.
Two of them were black cat.
Yeah, 2 were black cats. We had a black cat named Sophie who had green eyes, but we had to leave her behind. We gave her to some friends and they adopted her. Then we had a little male cat named Toothless, because he looked like Toothless, the dragon on How to Train Your Dragon.
A night fairy. Night fairy.
He was a night fury. Thank you. And then we couldn't take him with us when we moved to Florida. So we found a girl from North Carolina and she came and got him for us. She still has him. And now we have a sassy calico.
American short hair cat.
Named Mignon. But she gets called everything else. What do you call her?
She's looking at me.
She's looking at you? You call her Minnie?
Well,
she's just responding to your voice.
Hello.
So if you could go, which Disney park would you like to go to first? If and when you can go?
Oh boy. I would love to go to Disneyland because it's the only one that was built in Walt Disney's lifetime. And it would be kind of fun to get to walk where he walked when he visited the park.
Wait, how many questions are we at now?
Well, there's no number.
I know.
We're just chatting.
I know.
Is there any,
I know.
Is there anything you'd like to talk to Mary about?
Yes.
What? Go ahead.
If you have autism, how do kids with autism deal with the noises at the park?
I would say noise canceling headphones, or finding out if there's spaces where you can go and sit and be quiet, because Knobles has that now.
Oh, they do. They have like quiet rooms that you can go into.
Yeah.
So Knobles has that. That's good to know.
I'm going to figure out what that is.
Knobles is an amusement park.
Yeah, it's up in Pennsylvania.
You see some people, when she said she went to Hershey, Knobles and Hershey Park, they're both in Pennsylvania.
Oh.
Now, King's Dominion is near where she lived in Virginia, in Richmond, the capital of Virginia, Richmond.
Yeah. Technically, it's outside of Richmond.
How far?
It's in a small town called Doswell, King's Dominion.
Cool.
That is.
That sounds very German, but there were no Germans in Virginia. They came to Texas.
Whoa.
What else would you like to know?
Do you have any advice for I forgot what Daddy said. He said something about advice.
How about dealing with crowds? Have you dealt with how are you able to deal with the crowds when you go to those parks?
Usually it helps if I'm near my family members or friends. They help me keep calm.
Oh, good. See? Help her keep calm.
They've also got a small stress ball that I can squeeze if I get frustrated about anything.
See? A stress ball. Squeezies. We've been giving you squeezies and you won't use them.
I
know. So she uses noise canceling machines.
Headphones.
Headphones. What did I say? Machines?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. It's been a long day, Mary. I'm sorry.
They warn from today.
Yeah, and I still have more to do before I go to bed. Gotta finish your room. So noise canceling headphones, finding quiet places to go to, being near your family and friends.
Yeah.
And a calming squeeze ball, like when you start getting frustrated. It's like, some people would probably need to have them in their hand the whole time.
Yeah.
Right? Oh. Is there anything else you'd like to share with the Talking Mickey Project fans out there?
Or viewers? Or our viewers?
Yeah. I just want to say that sometimes an autistic person will stim, which means they like to feel a texture like on a soft blanket, or eat specific foods that they like, something like that. It's hard to explain. When I'm at home, I like to squeeze my plush toy of Figment.
Aww, Figment!
He's very, very soft.
Right. So when y'all are on car rides, do you take Figment with you?
I haven't yet, because usually I don't need to bring him in the car.
That's good. That's good. That's very good. She moved because I was trying to pet her with my foot. Okay. Are you ready for the fun 5?
You ready for the fun 5, Mary?
Oh, yeah, I'm ready for the fun 5.
Yay! Well, click, 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 click.
Look.
There you go.
If you could have a 1-year supply of any Disney park snack, which snack would you choose?
Now, since Mary hasn't been to a Disney park, Why don't we give her answers that we in the past? Have you heard of
I already have an answer.
Oh, shame on me. Yes, ma'am. What's your answer?
I would choose churros because I could share them with my siblings.
Awesome. You see?
They love churros too.
They like churros, so she wants to share. Emma doesn't share her popcorn.
No. Bakit ka kayo kag any
But about your mama and your daddy.
Oh.
All right, the next one.
Oh. You want to hear mine?
I already
Yes.
said it. I said popcorn.
Milk it by clockwork and bakery.
Main Street, USA, buttered popcorn.
That's my second choice.
Ooh.
All right, go ahead, Boo.
If you could live in any Disney park, hotel, or resort for 1 year, which hotel or resort would you choose?
I am going to say the Contemporary Resort because it's just cool that the monorail goes right through the middle of it.
Yeah, that's depending on her mood. That's either Emma's number 1 or number 2 choice. So yeah, we love the Contemporary, and it's right there by the entrance to Magic Kingdom.
If you could build any Disney park, attraction, or go in your backyard today, which Disney park, attraction, or go would you choose?
I am going to say Journey into Imagination because then I can get my Figment fix. Yeah, the original.
Absolutely the original. I remember seeing the original back in 1980. I got high school in 84. Twins were born in 87. 89. 89 is when I went to Epcot. So yeah, I saw the original Journey into Imagination. But Ron Schneider wasn't the Dreamfinder by then. He had been replaced.
At the end, though.
All right, so tell Mary what you would do.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead, Mary.
No, she said go ahead.
Oh. I will build the Walt Disney World Park American. Yes, I thought it so building.
Well, nobody understands that when you say yes. You say also I've seen the show building.
Oh, okay.
Like a Google shot from it's huge.
Yeah.
So you which one? The one in Disneyland or the one in Magic Kingdom?
I think Disney World.
Okay. So she would build the Magic Kingdom Haunted Mansion, but with this fella in it.
The
Hatbox Ghost.
Speaking of that, there's a 5-issue Haunted Mansion comic book series from Marvel under the Disney Kingdoms line. They've made a big book with all 5 issues in it. And the Hatbox Ghost is in it.
Oh, so where will we find something like that?
You can find it on Amazon. I don't have that one yet, but I have both Figment books. This first one.
Oh, cool.
And the second one.
Oh, that's neat. And that's the only ones they've done is just 2?
Just 2 Figment
books,
yes.
But they have 5 Haunted Mansion ones.
5 issues in one book, yeah.
5 issues in one book, okay.
And there's
Maybe a
also
Christmas idea.
There's also series for Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, Museum of the Weird, which was never built, and the Enchanted Tiki Room.
Can you tell which ride's my favorite?
Yes.
Winnie the Pooh and I are the same age.
Yeah.
Well, the Disney Winnie the Pooh, not A.A. Milne's Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah, apparently I heard that the copyright for that character has been working, so anyone can use that character for Disney.
Including Disney.
No, except because Disney made their own version of Winnie the Pooh, remember? Correctly?
I don't remember.
Yeah.
But Dooney and Burke, the Purses, Dooney and Burke, they've come out. Oh, classic Pooh. It's a classic Pooh design on the Dooney and Burks. They finally came out with a design that I'm like, I want that.
That's pretty neat.
Okay. M?
Looking like a cat.
Okay, 14.
Oh,
Not 14, but next.
Okay.
it is 14. If you could only make it one specific Disney park for the rest of your life, which Disney park would you choose?
I am going to say Epcot because I could get my figment fix by going on the current Journey into Imagination ride, and I could try food and drinks from all over the world.
Excellent choice. Excellent choice. All three of us usually say Disneyland because we've only been once and we hope to go again next year. But because, like you said, it's the park that Walt built.
Well,
Yeah.
Walt, even though it's probably been repaved and all that, but Walt walked there,
Yeah.
We got to go into Walt's apartment. It was amazing. The tour was really good. A walk in Walt's footsteps. It's a really good tour.
I'd like to do that.
Yeah, we enjoyed it. We had to tell Emma we paid extra money for these tickets. So the ambassador, because they're called ambassadors, the ones that lead you around on tours and stuff, let the ambassador talk. But there were lots of things the ambassador would ask, and Emma would raise her hand. And I'd say, you're not in school, but she wanted to be seen so she can answer the question, right? So yeah, she enjoyed being on the tour. All right.
Okay.
What?
Ready for the next one.
Last one.
Did you know that me and Animal Kingdom are the same age?
Yes, Animal Kingdom.
Even though I'm only 12 days older than it.
Yeah, Emma is 12 days older than Animal Kingdom Park, right?
Oh, that's neat.
Last one.
Because Animal Kingdom opened up on April 22nd, 1998, while I was born on April 10th, 1998.
Yep.
Well,
last one.
Okay. If you could sit down with Walt Disney today and ask him one question, what question would you ask him?
I think I would ask him for his autograph.
And there's this video footage of him. I mean, they used to just walk up to him like he was just one of the other people and say, Mr. Disney, would you sign this for me? Would you sign that? That's text messages between two people.
No.
And they're going back and forth. So that's a good one. What would you ask Walt?
And Roy?
We're going to just talk
about you
Walt.
can say what you'd ask Roy too.
Yeah, all right. Well, first, what would you ask Roy?
I'll ask Roy Disney that he had a nephew called Roy E. Disney.
Yeah, he had Elias was his middle name. But that was after Roy's and Walt's father.
No.
So he was Roy Elias Disney. Okay, so what would you ask Mr. Roy O. Disney?
I'll ask him, what do you think of the company right now and what it's going through? And what will you think of changing and fixing? Including the new Mickey Court.
All right, that's 3 questions.
I know.
Oh, they're all good questions.
And what would you ask Uncle Walt?
Walt needs a new nickname.
It's Uncle Walt.
I know. His nickname will be Walty.
His nickname would not be Walty.
I know, cute nickname.
All right, we're going to have to put giggle alert on that one.
Yeah.
I'll put it in the notes. Here comes the giggles. Not enough to fall out your chair, but
Oh, no.
So what would you ask Walt? Emma, what would you ask Walt?
I'll ask Walt, what do you think of the park? What do you think of Epcot?
That's 2 questions.
I know.
Mine for Walt is always, did you ever think that your small little park in Anaheim would be wide? he had to, expand to Florida, but did he realize there were aspirations to build one in Europe and Tokyo and in China, Hong Kong? Who knew? Was that in the back of his mind? Right?
Well,
Yeah.
what what do you think of Epcot? And what is going on right now, including the cases and everything, that it's really past the futuristic and educational
Moving
era.
past futuristic and educational era, right? I want to see the new Moana fountain. I don't think it's going to be finished by the time we get there in the fall.
No, it won't.
It won't be finished by the time we get there later this year. So is there anything else you'd like to talk to Mary about? What?
I got to tell you about the Hollywood magazine.
What?
I got to tell you about the Hollywood magazine.
Oh, what is it?
One detail.
Okay, go ahead. What? Oh. This man is the voice of the ghost host. Emma has a slight fascination with this gentleman.
Paul Frees. Oh, yeah. He's done a lot of different voices.
Yep.
Including Daryl Ravenscroft.
Thurl Ravenscroft.
I don't remember.
Yeah, their voices are around the parks for sure. For sure. Well, Mary, what other things are you interested in? We know you like Figment. We know you like Marvel, right?
Not
really?
Not that much. Just the Disney Kingdom's comics that I've read so far.
Okay, the Disney Kingdom. Okay, but they're done by Marvel Comics, correct?
Yes, they are.
Okay, so they're Disney Kingdom done by Marvel, and then we can look. I can start searching for that.
Disney Kingdom sounds like Kingdom Keeper.
Did you read the Kingdom Keepers books?
I did read the Kingdom Keepers books. They were a lot of fun, but I don't like them as much as I used to.
Yeah, they were good when Emma was, a preteen, an adolescent. But I liked them because it gives you a better version of how evil they can actually be.
Yeah.
And then I used to watch the show Once Upon a Time, and it's like, oh, yeah, ooh, no, How bad can Rumpelstiltskin get?
Not the actor, though.
No, not the actor, but the actor who played him was very good.
Yeah.
Okay, so is there anything else?
One of my other interests is a comic book series called The Sandman by DC.
Weekly comic.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, and here's a warning. It is for people 17 and older because the story content isn't stuff I can mention on a family-friendly live stream.
Right.
That's okay. That's okay. Yeah, the Sandman's not a good person.
Yeah, but the whole story is about him becoming a better person than he was before.
Oh, good. So you really like comics and stuff like that. Do you like to draw and write and stuff like that?
I cannot draw, but I do love to write. I've mostly been writing fan fiction for a few years.
Oh, cool. So what are your fan fiction stories about?
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy. She must have a long list.
Basically about whatever things I'm most interested in. Transformers, Disney stuff, things like that.
Okay, cool. Well, did you learn? And you learned a lot talking with Mary tonight, right? Yes. It'd be cool to meet Mary one day.
Yeah.
But we're in the middle of the country.
Yeah. But if you're ever in Virginia, let me know and we'll see if I can meet up with you.
Cool. Maybe we can meet up in Richmond.
Yeah.
Meet up at King's Dominion.
Yeah.
Emma's eyes are like this. Yeah. All right. So what do we need to tell Mary?
Thank you, FanGirlMary, for coming on my show.
Well, you were very welcome, Emma. Well,
You have a good
thank
evening
you.
and a good rest
Thank
of the
you.
week, Mary.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.